Hey, so for this video I decided to try a very different approach to how I normally structure my videos. First off, this is finally scripted. I decided to do this because yes, while it will take much longer to get the video done, I feel like it should increase the quality of the video. But please give me feedback on how this all feels. Also, I wanted ideas for the names for this hack. For now I have Pokemon FireRed and version, but maybe there's a better name out there. Anyhow, with that, let's get on with the video. After beating Brock, you will head to Route 3 to find a whole new array of Pokemon and many trainers to fight. You can find Phanpy, Tyrogue, Sandshrew, Ekans, Cubone, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Murkrow, Gligar, Abra, Machop, and Farfetch'd. While there are a total of 8 trainers in this route, I won't go into detail for all of them, but here are their teams. I think I did the level scaling okay. The levels range from 14 being the lowest to 18, except for youngster Calvin, which is the only fight which would be considered very hard because of the fact that he has a Fearow which is level 20. The other fight that could be a bit on the hard side would be Last Robin. If the battle goes on for too long, Farfetch'd could go a little bit crazy because of speed boost. Anyways, after a whole lot of trainers, you get to Mount Moon. In the Pokemon Center, you will get a Magikarp, which by this time, you should be able to evolve into a Gyarados. Apart from that, I've kept a few Pokemon the same, like Geodude and Zubat, but in Mount Moon, you will find Geodude, Diglett, Zubat, Teddiursa, Onix, Slugma, Ghastly, Magnemite, Swinub, Grimer, Koffing, and Chance. Here the main trainers that aren't Team Rocket range from 17 to 20, while the majority being from 17 to 18. The hardest fight would probably be youngster Josh because of the Raticate. Raticate is very strong early game, and apart from that, here's the first encounter with Team Rocket. This was the first time I wasn't sure that I did the level scaling right, mainly because the levels range from 18 to 23, while the majority start at 20. The other thing is that the Pokemon that they have are quite strong. Raticate and Sandshrew, I already talked about Raticate, but Sandshrew is very strong. Well, not Sandshrew, Sandslash, because one, the higher BST, and then apart from that, Steel type is a very strong typing. Early game it has a lot of wall potential, which, you know, it can be iffy, but I think it works. I'll continue to do more attempts, and if I see that, hey, it is definitely too hard, I'll lower it, but if I make some changes later on, I'll put it in the video. With that first encounter with Team Rocket done, and making your way to Cerulean City, you make it to Route 4. To encounter a mix of Pokemon from previous routes, those being Phanpy, Geodude, Sandshrew, Cubone, Teddiursa, Ekans, Aipom, Murkrow, Gligar, Swinub, Chansey, and Farfetch'd. In Cerulean City, after talking to the first fisherman you see, you'll obtain the Old Rod. With this you can fish in Cerulean City. Here you'll be able to catch Magikarp, Goldeen, Krabby, Corsola, Chinchou, Remoraid, Tentacool, Seal, Shelder, and Horsey. Anyways, those encounters in Cerulean City mainly act as a way to give a chance to people that got really unlucky with the encounters. I'm aware that the majority of the Pokemon that aren't available don't do that well against the water type, but I kinda like that to see how the player can make a plan to get a situation to get the win. With all that, you can now challenge the gym by having encountered all the Pokemon available until that point in the game. Here the gym grunts are Swimmer Luis and Picnicker Diana. Swimmer Luis has a Psyduck, Squirtle, Tentacool, and Remoraid, while Picnicker Diana has a Poliwhirl, Slowpoke, Seal, and Chinchou. Alrighty, so now comes the Misty fight. Her team is pretty good. It's a Golduck, Starmie, Octillery, Lantern, Azumarill, and Gyarados. Overall, it's really strong. The moves that they have are pretty good as well. So, for example, the reason this fight actually goes so smooth is because of we just absolutely destroying the Golduck. It has Hypnosis, Scald, Calm Mind, and Psybeam. That can like really make it pop off if it sets a Calm Mind or two. And then the fact that it has Hypnosis makes it really annoying. So yeah, that's it. The annoying thing about Starmie is the fact that it has Thunderwave. I don't know why it doesn't really go for Recover. I mean, we did just destroy it, so I guess it didn't have much of a choice. So there's that. And then with Octillery, it has Bullet Seed, Octazooka, Aurora Beam, and Ember. Also, Octillery is now part Fire type. I thought that combo would be pretty cool. But I don't really understand why it never went for Bullet Seed. It just kept on going for Aurora Beam. Like, it could just go for Vaporeon, Bullet Seed, and then do some decent damage. I know I was playing really risky, so that's why I was like, oh, okay, this is fine. But it just kept on doing that, and it just confused me a lot. The nice thing about that is, how did Vaporeon get paralyzed? Oh, right, Thunder Wave. So yeah, here is the Lantern. It has Amnesia, Screech, Thunder Wave, and Water Pulse. And then last but not least, not last but not least, but then there's the Azumarill with Tickle, Substitute, Rollout, and Rock Smash. Here, if it sets up a single substitute, it makes it the target of the battle, because you're kind of forced to focus it and to take it out. And then last but not least, Gyarados. It's definitely an interesting moveset. It has Rock Smash, Water Pulse, Rain Dance, and Double Team. Yeah, Double Team to be annoying. Rock Smash, it guarantees lowering its defense. So if you have, like, for example, I don't know why the Gyarados didn't go for my my Apom. Like, not my Apom, my Chansey. It would have died. I am still very confused at the AI. I'm gonna look into it because it's really stupid that it did that. Maybe I'll do another run and then probably see that maybe the AI did something different. Hopefully that's the case, because I don't wanna have to every single time, you know, have to. What am I even saying? I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just gonna do multiple runs of this, so to see maybe the AI plays it better. If not, I'll just have to change the AI, because I guess that is something that I can do. That Farfetch'd death was extremely unnecessary from my part. It could have been a clean fight, but it is what it is, you know. Here I decide to go for the flinch. Thankfully we didn't die though. But yeah, overall it's a very manageable fight if you, I guess, prepare correctly like I did. Overall pretty good team. And yeah, that was Misty. Now comes the rival fight. Here I decided to give y'all a little bit more of the dev update. Anyways, so his team is very interesting, and the reason it's very interesting is because it has, so he has an Apom, Flaffy, Murkrow, Porygon, and then those are the mons that repeat for every single team. Then for the Bulbasaur team, which is the one that we have, he has a Croconaw and a Venusaur, not a Venusaur, Ivysaur. Then for the Wartortle team, or Squirtle team, he has a Wartortle and a Quilava. And then for the Charmander team, he has a Charmeleon and a Bayleaf. Overall, pretty good. I realized that in a weird way, Apom is its biggest counter. Like, an Apom is Apom's biggest counter because of the fact that they just can't hit themselves, whether they want to or not, which is a very smart way to get rid of run PP out and stuff like that. But yeah, also the fact that we get Bite here makes it much easier. Also, I'm not gonna go in depth every single time, but Flaffy has mainly charge and reflect. Those are its main like setup time moves. It does have body slam and thundershock, which can be annoying if it gets a paralysis in. And then yeah, as you can see, this Murkrow has Perish Song. It also has Confuse Ray and Feather Dance, so it's meant to be really annoying. And if you're not able to lower its attack or anything like that, it has Drill Peck, which does insane amount of damage. Well, I wouldn't say insane. It does a lot of damage. So there's that. And then I don't know if you saw this already, because I'm currently moving from tab to tab. The Croconaw, yes, you did see that. Does have Ancient Power and Thrash, but it also has Dragon Claw. So it's a mixed bag. And then the fact that Ivysaur didn't go for Skull Bash this entire time, because yes, it does have Skull Bash, kind of crazy. So yeah, that was that. That was the game. Thank you for coming to this dev update. I hope you have a lovely day. The loveliest of days. The loveliest of evenings, weeks, month. I don't know when the next time you see me, because I don't know when I see myself. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, again, give me suggestions, things, feedback. I'd love that, because I'm kind of doing this myself, and if I think that this is doable and maybe it's not, or if I think this is easy enough and it's not, I don't know, or maybe it's too easy, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I'd appreciate that a lot. It'd be nice if you were to subscribe beforehand, or like leave a like, or a comment even. I'm just saying, you could do that. So yeah, anyways, bye bye, have a lovely day. Bye.